And now we're back. It's good to be back.
Let's go. Thomas, first of all, it's good to see you. Thanks for your time.
Likewise.
Thank you. How was your summer? Did you have a chance to switch off at all?
Of course, it was a long summer, but it felt not so long because I was in Paris, helped my family to move the house, finish school for the kids, and were there. I learned it to relax when there's no football, so I came a long way, but right now I'm very good at it.
So it was a stressful thing moving house as well, isn't it?
Yeah, but my wife took charge of it, so I did not get in the way too much, and I left the responsibilities where they belong. And now it's good that they join, and that they have the same feeling that I have, and they're close to me. This is how it should be, and how we want it to be, and it's good. And it's also nice for me to be back now, and it's a good feeling.
Did you actually switch off? Are you able to just sort of like push it all to one side and focus on everything aside from the football?
Yes, but of course there are some phone calls and messages with Peter and Marina, and also with my assistants, but in a very relaxed way. There's no need for stress and no need to rush things. But I would call it a pretty solid holiday that I had.
Sounds good. I guess a perfect opportunity to reflect on what was an incredible first 6 months of the club.
Yeah. But I'm not so much the reflective type, I have to say. I'm more always upfront and try to live in the moment, but I'm more forward thinking. But when you feel that you touched a lot of persons, and that's the best thing that you can do with football. Bring some emotions and bring positive emotions to your family and to your friends, and that's the job done.
Here we are for pre-season, always a busy period. Is it a time that you enjoy as a coach?
I like training camp because it's kind of very condensed. It's like being in the church where they're like the priests sometimes live, but not the priests. Is it monks or is it?
Oh, okay. You're like in a monastery.
Yeah, like a monastery. It feels like kind of. You have your hotel room. You're with your team. You don't go out. You're just fully focused on planning, on reporting, on controlling, on speaking to the players, and working on the atmosphere, working on the principles of the game. And this is like, yeah, we're all alone here, like without our families, and it's like, yeah, it feels good. It feels so connected to the game. Pretty busy, pretty tiring, but full of energy, and full of energy that we want to create, and hopefully positive energy that you get out of it. I have a big smile on my face every single day, because the group is doing so well in terms of quality, but in terms of atmosphere and devotion and work rate, and this is amazing to be a part of it.
Is the attitude and that quality that you spoke of, is that the main thing you look for at this stage of pre-season?
We always look for attitude, honestly. What else is there? I mean, they are full of talent, all of them. We look for attitude, and if we hire, we want to hire for attitude, and we have that the bar is high, and the team set the bar high, we set it together high, and this is from where we start, and this is what we demand from ourselves clearly. And the way we approach things was we took care about the process, the daily process. We took care how we are together, when we are together, how do we train, what do we train, and how we live up to it. Do we talk about it or do we do it? And this team did it. I mean, from the very first beginning to the very end. And now is a big part of our job, and my job and the players' job is to forget the success and to restart again. And I demand it from the players, so I demand it from myself.
Does it also then give these players an opportunity to impress you at this stage with players coming back later on?
Of course, life is full of possibilities, and for these guys this is the possibility, clearly. And I cannot do a promise. I cannot tell anybody after 1 week, you will be a big part in next season's plans. No, but what I really love about these guys, that they're so positive about it, and I have really the feeling they live in the moment, and they take this as an opportunity to enjoy and to be also grateful, and we take full care of them, and then let's see. I have no promise now to make, but of course we look very carefully, and nobody can predict the future, so everything is possible always.
You spoke about celebrations, incredible scenes in Porto, obviously after the game. I know that was the last time that we spoke. Can you tell us about the lucky shoes? Because we've got those incredible shots of you pouring drink in the shoes in the change.
Started that. Marcos started drinking out of it. He has a brilliant sense of humor. I was like laughing like crazy. Well, I told the team just before the game nothing can happen because I brought the shoes. I gave a promise in Paris where the president gave me the shoes as a present. That I will wear them when we reach a Champions League final. We reached a Champions League final, but I left them at home and I didn't let them send back, or let them send to us, and did not wear them in the final, and we lost against Bayern Munich. So there was always this thought in my head somewhere, and I should have kept my word. I should have walked the talk, and so when we arrived now, I told my wife at home, I think she needs to bring me the shoes. And the idea was born, and then I informed my staff, and then we had the very last talk in the dressing room. I explained the situation to my players and told them, if there is one thing I learned from the last final, you have to keep your word, and they should not worry because I wear the lucky shoes today. And okay.
Well, perfectly. Have you still got them?
I kept them. Christian Pulisic made me keep them, and he said, if we go again, you wear them again.
So the new season is coming around very quickly, isn't it? From your perspective, at this stage, what does success look like for you this year, would you say?
I'm always hesitating to give like, we want to win A, B, C, D, because I cannot predict the circumstances in which we are in. We have to take all challenges. Is clear. It's we play to win all challenges in which we play. We don't hesitate to say it, but we can now lose our head in how good are we? How good are the others? Is this a good opening program? Is this a disadvantage? An advantage? How many players are due? It's in the end it leads nowhere, and it ends up in excuses. So everything what we want to achieve, we achieve today, because today is the only day that we can influence. So today is the day to achieve our goals, and tomorrow is the next day, and from there we go. I know this is always the same answer, but this is the way. We have to cherish the process and the actual time we are in now, and this is it. And this is where all the energy goes, and this is where all the concentration, focus, and all the work goes. And the rest takes hopefully care of itself. Like it did last season.
It certainly did. I know finally, Thomas, the fans are going to be very excited watching this. I know they're looking forward to the start of the season. What's it going to mean to you and that group of players to finally play in front of a full house at Stamford Bridge once again?
Cannot believe how pleased we are. We cannot wait for it. That was a fantastic experience to play the Leicester game in front of 16,000 or 20,000, and it felt like a full stadium. It was such a nice experience to have Porto with 20,000 spectators. This makes a huge difference. It changes the game completely. The energy of the game, the intensity, the whole game is a different game with spectators. So we're absolutely happy that they will be back, and hopefully stay back safe during the whole season. And we are here to entertain them. This is football, and this is sports, and we are here to produce results, but at the same time we want to make them feel the energy in the team, and they missed quite a lot in the last half a year. So it's good to have them back, and welcome to join the ride.
We wish you luck.
Thanks.